Hello everyone, welcome to Quantifiers. So students, today we'll be discussing question of the day. The question which I have taken today, it is based on algebra. Okay students, so just wanted to tell anybody wants to enroll for any of our courses, students you can visit our website www.quantifiers.in, and moreover students we also have a Facebook group for preparation. You can join this group. The link for this group is given in the description. So students, now this is the question. I would request everyone to please pause the video, try this question, and then only look at the solution. So I hope all of you have tried it now. Now let us discuss this question. See, it might look tough to you, and I won't say it is an easy question, but how to approach such questions, that I will tell you. See, first of all, students, all of you should be aware of basics of AM and GM, right? AM means arithmetic mean and GM means geometric mean. Now, arithmetic mean will always be greater than equal to geometric mean, right? Now, those who don't know, let me quickly tell you. AM is nothing but just the average, okay? For example, if I take, let's say, if I take 3 terms, so arithmetic mean क्या हो जाएगा? Arithmetic mean is nothing but the average. So if I take average of all these 3 terms, so I'll get A1 plus A2 plus A3 divided by 3. And if I talk about geometric mean, so geometric mean क्या होगा? You will take product of all the terms, and now as there are 3 terms, so we will take third root of it, okay? Or you can say you will take cube root of it. If there are 3 terms, you will take third root. If there are 4 terms, you will take fourth root. Okay, students? So I hope now this is clear to everyone. What is AM, what is GM? Moreover, students, the most important thing here is you can apply AM is greater than equal to GM only when it is valid only for positive real values. It is valid only for positive real, right? That means the variables which are being used, they are positive real. Basically, it is not valid for negative values. This condition does not work for negative values. Now, most important condition, how will you come to know whether you have to apply this property or not? See, most of the times what will happen, see, they will give you the sum will be given to you, right? And they will ask you to maximize the product. So whenever the question is based on AM/GM, they will give you the sum and they will ask you to maximize the product. Maximum product पूछा होगा हमें. And the other possibility is they might give you the product, right? They will give you the product of variables. Product might be given, and students now they will ask you the sum, and definitely sum asked will be minimum. Okay, I'll repeat once again. अगर आपको sum given है, तो आपसे maximum product पूछा जाएगा. And if product is given, then definitely minimum sum will be asked. So these are the basics which you should know how to apply AM/GM and when to apply AM/GM. Okay, students. So now let us look at the question. Now, students, if you see the question, from here we can figure out that both A and B are positive. Both A and B are positive. And if you see, they are asking the minimum value, right? Just now I explained you this concept. अगर आपसे sum पूछा जाएगा तो minimum sum पूछा जाएगा. Sum asked will be minimum, and अगर product पूछा जाएगा, product asked will always be maximum. Now if you see, they are asking the minimum value and they are asking about sum because दोनों add हो रहे हैं. So they are asking about minimum sum. And you can see A and B are positive. So students, from here, you will come to know that you have to apply AMGM property. Now see, what is the problem here if I apply AMGM property? See, the main problem is, students, if you apply AMGM property, so if you find geometric mean, there are two terms basically. If you find geometric mean of this term and this term, so students, the problem is you are not going to get a constant value, right? Because how do we find geometric mean? We will multiply A with the other term, that is 1 by B into A minus B. And obviously there are two terms, so we will take a square root of it. Now this is not going to help us because the variables, they are not going to get cancelled out. So students, now to cancel out these variable, what I'm doing is I'm writing this expression as A minus B. I'm subtracting B and I'm adding B. Okay, I am subtracting a B and I am adding a B, right? Because students, if you see, if I subtract B and add B, students, these are the two terms which are also given in the denominator. So ultimately, I have written down this expression as A minus B plus B, and the remaining term is 1 upon B into A minus B. Now students, with this, you can easily solve the question because I hope all of you have understood it. Now, if you find geometric mean, so what will happen? You will multiply these three terms. And students, if you multiply these three terms, everything will get cancelled out and we will get a constant. Now, let me show you. So now students, I am applying this property. AM is greater than equal to GM. Okay. And you can see each term will be positive because it is already given that A is greater than B. So this is also positive, this is also positive, and this is also positive. So now we can apply this property. So arithmetic mean kya ho jayega? A minus B plus B plus 1 upon B into A minus B, right? Now these are three terms, so I'll divide it by 3. Greater than equal to geometric mean. Abhi geometric mean ke liye I have told you we will multiply all the terms. So if you multiply all the terms, I'll show you from here only. This term will get cancelled out with this term and this term will get cancelled out with this term. So students, finally we'll be left with 1. Power will be 1 by 3, right? Power will be 1 by 3 because we have taken 3 terms, so we have to take cube root. So students, finally you can see right hand side is 1. So answer comes out to be A minus B plus B plus 1 upon B into A minus B will be greater than equal to 3. So what does this tell? That means the minimum value is 3. Minimum value will be 3. So students, I hope all of you have understood this concept. Those who were already aware of this concept of AMGM, they might not find it difficult, right? Others who are doing this concept for the first time, students, I would suggest you to please solve the basic questions of these concepts. Okay, then this question would be easy for you guys. Okay, students, so I hope all of you have understood this question. Thank you, everyone.